Hey there guys, this is Jesse with Permofit. So I just wanted to make a video, just show you something, a little something I got going on. So I have a alarm clock. Um, it's on Amazon, pretty inexpensive. It has a pretty cool feature which I've been looking for, which I'll show you when it's all put together, and I'll show you what I got going on with this LDR right here. But it's got a slider, or two sliders. The top one is for brightness or dimming on the screen and or the numbers, and the bottom one is for the alarm. I don't need it for the alarm. I just want to be able to look at the time. Problem is most of the alarm clocks that are out there are really bright, and I like my area I sleep in to be fairly dark. So this alarm clock kind of solves that problem with a slider. So you adjust how dim you want it, and it's pretty awesome. It can be a pitch black room, and you barely have the dimmer up. You wake up for whatever reason, you look over, and in really big letters or numbers, it's got a pretty good size face to it. So you can see it from quite a ways away, and you can adjust how bright you want it. So it's not killing your eyes, it's not glaring, keeping you from being awake, and your eyes don't have to try very hard to adjust. You can just kind of glance over and see what time it is, and be like, oh, the dog woke me up and it's 2:30 in the morning. That's awesome. And then you get up and let the dog out, whatever. So my issue is you turn the brightness down super far. It's awesome on your eyes at night. During the day, the alarm clock's useless. You either have to manually turn it up, and I don't know about you, but the brightness of my alarm clock is not really on the forefront of my thoughts at any given time, except when I glance over to look at it, and oh, I can't read it. So then I pull my phone out and look at what time it is on my phone. So anyways, to solve that issue, the slider on this guy is non-digital. It is a analog variable resistor. It's a slider resistor. So I just put a meter across the post there, find out which ones are doing what and what the resistance range is. I got an LDR that's a close enough resistance. So this is for you guys that don't know, this is a light dependent resistor. And how it works is it has a really high resistance value when it's dark, when it's covered. And as the surface is exposed to light, I don't know if it's going to focus on it very well. Of course not. Anyway, squiggly lines. It's kind of cool looking. I'll show it when it's all put together. And so, anyways, I put it in parallel with the slider. And so now it brightens and dims dependent on the light in the room. As it gets brighter in the room, it gets brighter on the screen, which makes it so it's visible. As it gets darker in the room, it gets darker on the screen, which is what I want. And you can, because it's in parallel with this slider, you can adjust or fine tune what that range is. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work. I mean, I'm just dinking around here, but it wasn't very much, and it's easy enough. 2 little tiny dabs of solder, and I can remove it and put it back the way it was. So anyways, without making this video crazy long, I'm going to have to break this into part 2 because this is dumb. 2-part. Anyways, so I'm waiting for hot glue to heat up. I'm going to put this in the case, and then I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue to hold this in place to kind of anchor it. I have a little hole in the case so it sticks out so it can see the light, but I don't have it flush because I wanted to get as much light as possible. So anyways, so I'm going to leave it right there, and then I will have a short follow-up video here in a couple minutes to show you what it looks like put together and testing it. Okay, all right, bye guys. Thanks for watching.